This video is going to be a video response to a video from AutoEdits where Jason replaces his shifter in his Jeep with this new shifter from B&M. It's a sport shifter. I love that video. It's fantastic. If you're going to do that, watch his video. It inspired me to do mine. I'm going to replace the shifter in this 2015 JK. That's my Grim Reaper, and it definitely needs to have this done. But there's a problem with this seal. Now this seal is meant to go on top of the shifter, and it separates out the transmission from below from the cab. It seals up from letting heat and water come through the hole. But this one is not compressible at all. So in his video, he cuts it to fit. I haven't cut it yet. And then he stuffs it into the hole around, but he compresses it and pushes it down. This new one, this seal, model number ends in AC, is the newest one. They've updated it from the AB and with new material for whatever reason, and you cannot compress this. So it's made of very dense, probably styrofoam. I haven't cut into it yet, but this is the new version, and this will not work for what we want to do. So what I'm going to try to do is to recreate this and cut my own out of some foam that I ordered off Amazon. This is a very dense closed cell foam, but it is compressible, and so it's high density. And so just coincidentally, this foam happens to be the exact same foam, that, as far as I can tell, that's what came in the box that the B&M shifter was in. So here's the first one, and by the way, I cut it out using a drywall saw, and it's the teeth are pretty big. That's why it's so rough. I'm not happy with this, but first attempt. Here's the one I'm going to use. I used a X-Acto knife and a coping saw, and has a lot finer teeth on that. While it's not perfectly smooth, it's a lot better than the other one. And I was able to angle in this groove. So when it's on the shifter, everything lines up a lot better. I also used a paint pen, as you can see, to mark where I needed to cut. Now this goes on really snug, and once it's on, if I can get this on with one hand, that breather tube, I don't know if you can see it, but it does have access to the bottom of the Jeep, which I believe it's supposed to. And so this is the one I'm going to use. So I was able to drop the transmission, although not as far as I thought it would drop for some reason. And I got the old shifter out and put the new shifter in, and it works great. There's no way I would have been able to put in the new seal that I got from the dealership into that small space. So I'm glad I cut a foam seal, and it did go in. It took a little convincing, and I think I did rip the top of it a little bit, but not to where it won't work. Thank you very much, Jason and AutoEdits, for the video that inspired me to change out my shifter. I could not have done this without that video, and hopefully this response helps someone who wants to do it as well and gets the foam that cannot compress from the dealership.